हम टीचर ऐसे हैं जो शायद आईक्यू को थोड़ा कम कर रहे होंगे बाकी आईक्यू लेवल में कोई भी कमी नहीं है. सो दिस इज सो वंडरफul to see. When I talked to you on the RMO day, you said you were you had done 5 problems.
Sir, one thing that kept me going was that I loved doing mathematics.
So actually, I had started preparing for maths Olympiads pretty early, like in 5th, 6th standard only, but I was not able to clear in 9th standard IOQM.
All right. So hi everyone. Good evening, Jai Hind, and welcome to a very special session. So this is the 50 plus club of RMO 2025. And of course, मैं हमेशा इस सेशन में यही बोलता हूँ कि यार इस सेशन में मैं ही शायद ऐसा हूँ या हम टीचर्स ऐसे हैं जो शायद आईक्यू को थोड़ा कम कर रहे होंगे. बाकी आईक्यू लेवल में कोई भी कमी नहीं है. सो दिस इज सो वंडरफुल टू सी. एक बार सब लोग यार, इफ यू कैन पुट ऑन योर कैमरा सो दैट एवरीवन इज एबल टू सी योर फेसेस, स्माइलिंग फेसेस, बिकॉज in this paper RMO 2025 scoring 50 plus marks is awesome. By the way, total 34 students from Vedantu Olympiad school, as we were calculating, have scored 50 plus marks. That is awesome to see. And out of these, almost a lot of these students are here. So we'll talk about a brief journey of each and every one of the students. And the idea of this session is to motivate the students for next year IOQM, the students who prepared very hard but not able to do really well. I'm sure a lot of you are going to relate. A lot of students are going to relate with the stories of these students, because बहुत सारी stories अगर तुम देखोगे ऐसी निकल के आएंगी कि फर्स्ट ईयर में, सेकंड ईयर में और फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में, सेकंड अटेम्प्ट में इतना अच्छा नहीं किया, एंड थर्ड अटेम्प्ट, फोर्थ अटेम्प्ट और मे बी सेकंड अटेम्प्ट के अंदर फोड़ाफाड़ी मचा दी. राइट. सो एवरी स्टोरी is like that only. Right. We have Chetan sir with us, who has been a mentor of most of these students. So Chetan sir, how do you feel first of all?
We see all these students. So first of all, we hats off to all of you. Again, जैसा अभय सर ने भी बोला, scoring 50 plus marks in this type of tough exam in RMO is amazingly good. जैसे सर ने बोला, I don't think कि हम teachers collectively भी 50 plus score कर पाते within 3 hours of time. ठीक है. तो first of all, big congratulations to all of you. And we are very hopeful that each and every one of you will be writing INMO. And तो अगेन मतलब बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर योर इनमो प्रिपरेशन. एंड भाई इनमो में भी इसी तरीके से फोड़ते हैं, राइट. एंड अभी जो बच्चे अभी करंटली आप लोगों को देखकर आप लोगों से इंस्पिरेशन लेना चाह रहे हैं, थोड़ा सा उन सबको अपने बारे में बताना, या उनको जो बच्चे, देखो पेपर भी थोड़ा टफ था एंड काफी बच्चे थोड़े से डिसअपॉइंटेड हैं इस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पर कि वो बहुत अच्छा नहीं कर पाए हैं आरएमओ के एग्जाम में. तो उनके लिए कुछ टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स बताना कि उनको नेक्स्ट ईयर के लिए क्या टारगेट करना चाहिए, कैसे उनको प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करनी चाहिए.
Yes. So let's start. So we'll start with the OG of this group, Om. So Om, I mean, you would have seen Om. In fact, मैं इसको student नहीं बोलूँगा, इसको teacher ही बोलूँगा, because he's been taking a lot of classes for Vedantu students also in RMO and INMO camps, and he scored 88 marks in RMO 25. तालियां मार दो यार सब लोग एक तो पहले यहाँ पे जितने भी बैठे हुए हैं, because 88 scoring this many marks is awesome. And of course, he's not new to the Olympiad circles. He was INMO awardee 2024, missed INMO by certain marks in 2025, but abhi he's ready to go for INMO 2026. Om, if you can unmute. Yes, Ayush, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Okay. Om, yes. So how do you feel, bhai?
Yeah, it's very nice, I guess.
Okay. When I talked to you on the RMO day, you said you were, you had done 5 problems, right? 5 problems out of 6.
It's a big disappointment because the problem I missed was P2, and like it ended up being like one just easy idea, but I tried all others but just one idea. So I guess
the problem that he missed was problem 2, which was one of the most easiest problems. He scored only 5 marks in there and scoring 88. So Om, of course, a lot of students are going to look forward to your journey. It's been an awesome journey. You, of course, in 11th, you decided to take up Olympiads, and now you're applying for universities also. How has been this journey, and kya kiya? For example, a student who is eyeing for IOQM 2026, RMO 2026, and maybe in INMO this year also, the next year, what he should be doing? What should be the focus?
Okay. So yeah, about my journey. So okay, I I got into Olympiads from 9th, 10th. Okay, I guess everyone knows it, but I still say a little bit about it. So I got into Olympiad in 9th, and I like as like everyone, like I wasn't knows much stuff. Like I don't think I knows even like PNC or something. Like I just start learning about like 11th mathematics and 10th mathematics from that point of view, and it took me a lot of time. Like for a whole night, I was just learning the more things. So it's isn't like you can make like anything within like 1 year or something. Like I know the stories, like people take a time, and it's either like fine to take a time. So from 9th, I learned so many things, and in 10th, I kind of got focused more. And in 10th, I made into INMO, and I went to IMTC. And as there's ups, there are also some downs, which is like in 11th, I did not make a INMO, which was quite unfortunate. But I think it's fine. So currently, I am applying for universities, UK, US, and yes, and also prepare for Olympiads. That's the point of so I want to tell is like for IOQM, yeah, okay. So for IOQM, you need to learn like from you need to make your core basics very nice. Like you should like get to the idea, like what's the motivation of this problem, or like after trying each problem, you probably like think like what they want, like what was the point of this problem, what ideas you got, and like how can you use them like in different problems. And this is true for like every kind of problem, I mean. And like the main thing, like you should also like so I think like best way like best thing I can give right now is like the experience of like what's the mistakes. So like I think like I made a mistake. The mistake
Yeah.
I made was like I like so I did not do many mocks. Like mocks are a really important part. Like for even INMO, like right now INMO, I think like or RMO, I will suggest like you to give so many mocks. And like even if you're not gonna like grade all of them like write up or so anything, still you should give a mock, because the time constraint improves a lot of things. And second thing,
analyze them.
yeah, analyze them. Yeah, exactly. Analyze mocks and like analyze the problems. Like if you're going to you should solve, if you're going to solve one problem, then you can like look up the solution of other problems, like other solutions on AOPS, and you can get the idea like, okay, there's some other ways of thinking about this problem also, and what are the other ways people thought about it. Because it's very important. Like like I remember there was one inequalities you can solve by like 3 or 5 methods, which is like very absurd, because like each time you see a solution, we get like, oh, how you come up with this. But there are many others way you can think about each problem. And like the personally I like a lot about Olympiad is like I personally relate to each of the problems. Like I can feel, okay, this problem has this beauty, this idea, and okay, like this has also this kind of different kind of ideas, different people thinks of it. So that's what like make me relate like so much to the each of the problems. And it's kind of hard to say like it's like you have to enjoy the problems like at last. Like even if you're doing RMO and like INMO, like for doing like to make it to INMO, you have to like the problem. Like you have to enjoy whatever you're doing basically.
True.
If you're
Right. So if you are only writing INMO just to clear it, you are never going to clear it, right? So if you are in love with the problems, only then you will be able to clear it. And this we have seen with every student of ours who's cleared INMO over the years. And one thing that he mentioned, Om, and it is I am able to relate to this thing very much, that even after doing a problem, spend time on the problem, right? So if you've done a problem, that does not mean the problem is over. For example, there might be other ways to do the same problem. There might be other ways of thinking, and it's very important. So he mentioned AOPS, so there are a lot of discussions which happen on art of problem solving, and you get different point of views, not only from AOPS but also in the batches. There are different amazing discussions which happen on telegrams and in the batches that we are in, right? So it is very important to get a different point of view. So if you've solved the problem, that does not mean that problem is gone. If you bring back the same problem, you will always get to learn something new in that problem. And this is very important. It's very important here. And this is the right way. This is the only way to study and do mathematics. Even if मैं ये बोलता हूँ कि यार अगर तुम NCERT भी इस तरीके से कर लोगे ना, NCERT, that every problem if you are solving, but you spend time on it after solving the problem. Ki what was the what was the need of, the author asking this problem? क्या क्या पूछना चाह रहा है? It is not only about applying the formula, but क्या पूछना चाह रहा है, क्या करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, कि what was the unsolved problem, and जिसके basis पे problem बना, and we solve that problem. That is something that is going to give you the beauty of mathematics. So well said, Om.
Yes. This is like what I found, because like while reading like many of the maths topic and like higher maths stuff, I got kind of like, okay, like they kind of get like come up with this idea. Like if you think like so many ideas they come up with, which is like very nice, but you also come up with those ideas. If you try to think creative and out of box. So
Yes.
the point is like to make like your mind work so hard, like so much that it will always come up with ideas, some creative new kind of idea and out of box thing. Yes.
I mean, so one thing I want to ask Om is, so you've been taking a lot of sessions also, online math club here, Vedantu Olympiad School, INMO. So how has teaching been helping you? So you've been teaching, so वो किस तरीके से help कर रही है तुम्हारे maths की journey को आगे बढ़ाने?
Yeah, it actually like taught a lot of things. So one of the first one point is like to teach like they say like if you can teach someone some topic, you understand it 10 times better. So like that's probably that's all like most of my sessions in geometry. But yeah, so I like teaching a lot, like because I get motivated of teaching, because when I learn some new topic, the first thing it come to my mind is like, oh, I will probably going to call my friend and I'm going to tell them like how this thing going to work. Like once you explain someone like in your own word, you're going to understand it like way better. And like if you and it's also like it matters, like because like however you say, like because I am also a student, like I know what people student may be struggling, or like what they are actually like doubting about, what they maybe not understand, because when I was learning that I was also not understanding this part. So I know what point to focus on or what to not, which like which make it also nice, better. And one more point is like I also have to do a lot of learning. Like before each session, I also spend like hours, like what problems to take, what's like best problem, which like won't give like waste so much time, but give most of the ideas, and like what can I give homework, what will make them like feel better after the session.
So this definitely improves the level of your thinking also, and the way you approach the problems also.
Yes. Yeah.
It's amazing to see. And Om, I mean, most of you know that he's also APMO bronze medalist, and wishing you all the best, Om, for this year. And of course, next year you're retiring. It's been a wonderful to see your journey from grade 9th till here, and it's been a real motivation to see you grow. And you are actually an inspiration. I'm sure retire होने के बाद भी, retire अभी तो नहीं, अभी तो INMO है, उसके you are definitely going to give the maths right.
Yes, there's still 6 months. We are not retired.
हाँ, वो मेरे मुंह से 12th वालों के लिए retirement निकल जाता है. Anyways, thank you for sharing the journey, and I'm sure students are going to get inspired. अच्छा, जाते जाते, one best book of every topic, if you can tell, what the book that helped you a lot, the most in every topic, number theory, geometry, combinatorics, or algebra. I mean, it is. I know it's a difficult question because एक book से तुम summarize नहीं कर सकते, because you are, when we learn mathematics, it is a combination of a lot of books which help us grow. But एक book जिसने immensely help किया, which is जो हल्का सा आगे है बाकी book से in every topic.
I mean, yeah. So like in every topic is a bit hard, but the obvious ones like for combinatorics, the Vishnu's book is very good. Like I think I remember every single like problem of it. Like I just know which problem is where.
Oh, awesome!
I like that book a lot. And another is like, I think it's very hard choice between two of them, but EGM I will go with like. For
what was the other one?
Euclidean, it's EGM is Euclidean division. What? Euclidean geometry math, all of that method.
So what was the second one?
Second one was the beautiful journey through Olympiad geometry.
Oh, beautiful journey. Okay.
I suggest that a lot because like it's a basic book. Like it starts from very basic, but like that's very good for people who starting with geometry because it taught like very nice, like simple problem, and that I think that's helped me a lot in geometry.
And number theory.
Okay, so in number theory, it's a bit hard because the book I got most help is like MOT, Modern Olympiad Number Theory.
Yes.
And it's a bit hard, but yeah, it teaches a lot. Like it has all the theory covered and like very nice problems and so on. About algebra, I've been honest, I don't think like I did any book because like there's not like any special like book contain everything. But if I go with like there's one book on FE, I guess, by Ching Chang or something like that. I don't remember the author's name, so that. But another like okay, I haven't done all the handouts. Like book is not handouts, but still I kind of like the handout from Rohan Goyal about polynomial.
So Rohan Goyal's handouts are there on his blog. So if you want, you can always go to his blog and they're available.
Yes, those handouts are very nice.
Yes.
All of them, yeah.
Super. Thank you, Om, for the wonderful journey that you shared. Chetan sir, anything that you want to?
जैसा अभी ओम ने बताया कि वो टीच कर रहे हैं उसको बड़ा मजा आता है, तो ऑल द लिसनर्स कल 16th को ओम का सेशन है. ओम, आई होप यू रिमेंबर दैट, है ना? सेशन है, योर फेवरेट टॉपिक.
So Om's session on INMO camp 16th of December. Okay.
Yes.
All the best, Om. Ciao. Thank you. So what we'll do is, since we have a lot of students here, so we'll start with the 12th class students because, of course, उनका थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा critical time है. I mean, not that बाकी लोगों का नहीं है, but since बाकी लोगों का उनका JEE and all these exams are there, so we'll move on to Utkarsh. Utkarsh, if you can unmute and come yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Utkarsh, कैसा रहा जर्नी overall? And Utkarsh has scored 63 marks in RMO and he's in grade 12th, and his IOQM marks were 54 this year. So Utkarsh, if you can share your journey, कैसा रहा जर्नी, कहाँ से शुरू हुआ?
सर 9th में ओलंपियाड्स की मैंने तैयारी चालू की थी और मेरा 9th में मतलब मैंने अच्छी तैयारी की थी, बट आईओकेम थोड़ा खराब हो गया, तो फिर 10th आईओकेम खराब हो गया तो उसके आगे गया ही नहीं मतलब. और फिर 10th में मैंने मतलब आईओकेम अच्छा हुआ. 2023 IOQM, I scored 26 marks. Then in RMO, I scored 44 marks. And INMO went again little bad, so I scored 22 and I was not able to qualify. Last year was in IOQM, like again, मतलब performance थोड़ा बुरा हो गया, but qualify हो गया, 42 marks आए थे. और RMO में मेरे 62 आए थे last year, and INMO I missed by a few marks. I got 24 last year in INMO. So again, and it was sad in INMO because I had one more question, but I like somehow missed like some calculation का, जैसे मेरे को मतलब solution बन नहीं रहा था second वाले problem का, तो नहीं हुआ qualify last year. इस साल फिर मतलब वही मैं IOQM and RMO मतलब ठीक है, मतलब हो गया और बस अभी INMO के लिए.
Okay. So Utkarsh is also in our, I think, ISI 26 batch.
Yes, sir. Yes,
mostly
sir.
like to attend the recordings.
Yes, yes, sir.
Super. So again, Utkarsh, in simple words, the one thing that helped you immensely in IOQM RMO INMO journey.
Yes, sir. I would like to say like 2 big mistakes that I made in my journey. Like in 9th, I was really well prepared for IOQM, and that was the like 10 marker wala IOQM in which there were 10 marks, and I was like very well only because of I had not given a single mock test.
You did well because you did not give mock tests.
No, I was very well prepared. I knew everything. I knew everything, but my exam went very bad. Like
because you did not have exam temperament. You did not have.
Yes.
Okay.
Like the
so
10 marker
combi was
combi.
Also saying.
Yes, the 10 marker combi I had got it, but just because of a calculation mistake, I was like, I messed it up. It was like I got it in a minute. Even one 5-marker GCD LCM question was there. That was very easy. But I again messed up. Like I just forgot to multiply 2 somewhere. And like that, like, and there was 7 marks bonus also. And also I had got 2 marker. एक और GCD LCM का भी question था. वो भी गड़बड़. तो ऐसे करके ही मेरे 30 marks से ऊपर बन जा रहे थे. But I got like very less marks in that.
So
वो एक चीज है.
is to give mocks.
Yes, and the second thing is sir, जिसमें मेरा बहुत time waste हुआ है journey में, मतलब कि I think it's very overrated that people say that you should spend a lot of time on problems. Like I have heard this. I don't think like you should spend a lot of like time, because that's what happened with me. Because it's not worth it. Also, sometimes just you are not making, like, you are not doing anything important or substantial that is helping you learn. In this thing, I would say like you should spend enough time. Still, you should spend enough time depending on the level of problems you are trying. Say you are trying an IOQM problem, and initially you don't have many ideas. So initially, like, try for little less time, 10-15 minutes. Try to do all the things possible. Slowly, gradually increase time, but don't go like over like 20 minutes on one problem or IOQM level, mid-level problem. And similarly in RMO, half an hour to 1 hour is enough. And for INMO also, like INMO you can extend a little bit, 2 hours. Like an ideal time you would give in an exam, I would say that much is a good time. And you should spend more time after the problem. Like as Abhay sir, you said that analyzing the problem, even if you don't give a lot of time, because that is the time when you will learn the most.
Yes.
When you actually read the solution, and you should spend time grasping the ideas rather than trying. Like if you have ideas, then you can try for a long time, but initially, like, and even when you are shifting from one level to another, you don't have many ideas or to try, or you don't have many approaches to try. So like that's what I said, because I used to try problems for 3 hours, 4 hours, or I'm trying like you heard these stories that this guy solved this problem for 1 week and he was able to crack it. But that is just, I don't think that is practical, because
Yes.
the lesser questions you see, the
The thing
lesser
is,
that, you know.
yes, well said, Utkarsh. But the point is, this is one of the most common questions asked by the students: how much time should we be giving? Right.
Yes.
The simple answer is as long as you're motivated. Right. So if you're motivated, if ideas are coming to your mind, then of course you should stick. But if खत्म हो गया, कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा, वहीं पे you are stuck, then of course you should not waste time. Then you should see the solution and think of other ways of doing the same problem.
Yes, sir.
So all the best, Utkarsh. Are you also eyeing for ISI this year?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So wishing you all the best for the upcoming exams, and also the INMO, and hopefully this time will be through.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. So moving on to another 12th class student, Aditya Ranjan. Aditya, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes. Aditya, how are you? So Chetan sir, Aditya is a part of our level 7, level 8, ISI, all batches. So Aditya, कैसा
Yes,
feel कर रहे हो, पहले तो ये बताओ.
Sir, I'm feeling very relieved because because qualifying RMO has been a very difficult task for me since I have started preparing for Olympiads. I had actually started from class 8, but my results are very poor because I was only scoring single-digit results in IOQM till class 10th. That was very disappointing for me. But in class 11th, I finally cracked IOQM. It was some relief for me. But I could not get through RMO because I scored 34 marks, but the cutoff was 50. It was very high. Next, in class 12th.
Are you from Delhi?
No, sir, I am from West Bengal.
West Bengal, okay. The West Bengal had the highest cutoff last year, no?
Yes, sir. It was another heartbreak for me, because I had hoped to get through RMO this time, but I could not. In 12th, I actually did not find enough time for preparing IOQM, and I barely just scraped the cutoff for IOQM. I scored 38, where the cutoff was 38 actually. but I was just hopeless that I would not be able to qualify IOQM. But then the RMO results came, and the IOQM results came, and I found out that I had qualified. But in the meanwhile, I actually did not prepare anything, so that was a very big mistake for me. So
Amazing to see this journey. So again, this is the perfect story of not giving up, right? So he did not give up, and 8th May, 9th May marks nahi aaye. Yeah, and also, he was from a tougher state like West Bengal, very competitive state. But again, he did not give up, and ultimately this year he scored 54 marks from West Bengal. That is amazing to see, Aditya. Kudos to all the efforts that you've put in, and I'm sure ye jo efforts you put kiye, that is definitely going to help you with the upcoming competitive exam. Are you going for JEE, ISI, or both?
I will be going for both.
Awesome. Wishing you all the best. और एक चीज जो help की जो तुमने मतलब because a lot of students होता क्या है, they tend to give up 8th में 9th में 10th में मुझे बस का नहीं है, and they give it up. So one thing that kept you going.
So one thing that kept me going was that I loved doing mathematics. So I just see new problems and enjoy solving them. That's why I just kept on with the Olympiad journey. But the most important thing to realize is that in the lower classes, for me actually, I did not have much maturity. That maturity came from class 11th or 12th. That what I have to think for any problem that I see, what ideas I should give to that problem. So those are very important.
Spending time is very important. So how has been Vedantu's journey? You've been a part of a lot of batches.
Yes, sir. I have been a part of Vedantu from class 10th only.
Class 10th. So
yes,
you're
sir.
in level 7, level 8 also, and you're in ISI also.
So level 7 was in class 10th, I guess.
Oh, level 7, class 10th, and 11th you were in level 8.
Yes.
कैसा रहा जर्नी वो वाला?
सर वेदांतु ओलंपियाड स्कूल का जो क्लास होता था वहां से तो मैं बेसिक से तो मतलब क्लियर हुआ था. फिर जब मेरा बेसिक क्लियर हो गया तो मैं आई जस्ट स्टार्टेड सॉल्विंग. मतलब आई स्टिल वाज अफ्रेड ऑफ ज्योमेट्री. I was very afraid of geometry. I just would see a geometry problem and I could not do anything. Then finally this year, class 12th, I finally decided that geometry won't be my weak spot anymore. So I decided, and I just opened up the book of Ivan Chen and started solving from scratch. After solving that book, I can proudly say that my fear of geometry has been resolved, and I attempted 2 of the RMO questions and I completely scored one of them and solved half, and the numbers were cut because of some silly mistakes from my part. But I can say that I have now overcome my fear of geometry. So we should be willing to spend time on what we are weak. That's what helped them the most.
Awesome, Aditya. Well said. And wishing you all the best, Aditya, for the months ahead. And INMO, ISI, JEE, a lot of important examinations are coming your way. So, wishing you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, moving on to Tanish. Tanish is also in grade 12th and he's scored 51. So, Tanish, how are you?
Good evening, sir. Sir, I'm fine. Actually, I'm from KV region, and
Okay.
like I haven't prepared for RMO so much. Like I have prepared for IOQM in grade 11, and in grade 11th, like I scored about 19. But in grade 12th, I have followed IOQM camp and RMO camp. In RMO, just I like practiced for like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks at max. And like then actually my inequalities were very weak. So what I mainly focused on, as my main focus was JEE, so what I did was I just practiced various PYQs, be it old INMO PYQs or RMO PYQs, and like I strengthened my inequalities quite a bit, and due to that, like I have like attempted that inequality which came in my exam, like problem 2. Combi was my strong part, and even that the first problem was quite easy. So that's
Superb. And so again, so as you mentioned, so again, this is a story of a lot of students. So, तुमने शुरू कब किया IOQM?
sir. 11th.
11th में शुरू किया and फिर तो 4th दिया भाई. This is a wonderful journey. दूसरे पहले तुम्हें ओलंपियाड्स का बिल्कुल भी आइडिया नहीं था?
No, sir.
अच्छा,
Thank you,
awesome.
sir. Matlab, in RMO, I've just followed the RMO camp. Nothing more. Like no books, just PYQs. Yeah, I focused PYQs a lot.
And did you give
Not.
mocks?
Yes, sir. I gave mocks. Like my mock score was around 35, 35, 40. I was thinking like, okay, like KV cutoff previous year was 60 plus. So I was thinking like, oh, it doesn't matter. Let it be. I will be consistent. How much I can do, I will do. So that was just my approach, and it just happened that I scored.
Amazing, amazing. So wishing you all the best, Tanish, for the INMO and all the competitive
Thank you.
exams which are coming up. So
Thank you,
awesome
sir.
story, because बहुत सारे बच्चे 11th में गिव अप कर देते हैं कि यार हमने 10th तक कुछ नहीं किया, 11th में तो क्या ही होगा. But again, I'm sure you're going to motivate them all.
Thank you, sir.
All the best. All right. So is there anyone else from 12th? Class 12th? Is there anyone from class 12th? All right. So students who are done, they can leave. I mean, 12th class ke bache particularly, that time is very precious. All right. So let's now move on to grade 11th students who have scored 50 plus marks. So we have one of the highest scorers from Vedantu Olympiad School, Hardik. Hardik, hello, are you there?
Hello, sir.
Yes. So Hardik is from
Assam.
one second. Yeah, Hardik is from Assam, and 74. Hardik, you scored
Yes,
perfect scores in 4 of the problems. Problem 2, 3, 4, 5. That
Yes,
is amazing to see. And कैसे किया भाई, पहले तो ये बताओ, how are you feeling?
Sir, I'm feeling great. Like it was up to my performance as much as I expected.
Hmm.
So,
So you're
like,
out of full math mastery and level 8.
yes, sir.
Okay. So कैसा रहा? How did it start? How the journey? How did the journey start?
So, the journey was like standard as everyone else. I attempted IOQM in class 8. 8th में I
Eighth
think
you've been preparing.
2 marks आए थे पूरे IOQM में.
कितने? 2.
2 marks, yes.
अच्छा, okay.
और फिर I prepared more in 9th and 10th. I qualified IOQM and RMO, but didn't qualify in both.
Mhm.
And 11th में up.
Awesome. So one thing which has helped you, Hardik, immensely in the preparation, anything that you want to share, because 74 and with four perfect problems, that is amazing score. तो किस तरीके से, मतलब anything that you want to ask specifically for RMO? Let's talk about RMO, because a lot of students are going to take motivation from this amazing score in RMO. So RMO के लिए specifically, if you want to share 1, 2, 3 important things that helped you immensely.
Okay. So firstly, I just want to like emphasize the importance of mocks, like others have also said, and like last 10 to 7 days में तो सिर्फ mocks ही कर रहा था और no theory. And also like geometry usually RMO में easy आता है, like it's not very difficult. So I'd say like if you prepare your geometry well, it's very likely that you'll get a lot of marks.
So you scored perfect score in both the geometry problems 3
Yes,
and 5, and 2 and 4 were also. 6 नहीं attempt किया था बिल्कुल भी?
6 नहीं, मेरा time नहीं मिला. मतलब like one more thing I'd like to add that like you should practice your write-ups. Like I didn't do it, and like मेरे एक geometry में around 45 minutes लग रख देते मतलब.
Okay, because you were not was sure कि किस तरीके से structure करना है problems के solution.
वही.
Okay. So mocks के अंदर कितना score कर रहे थे तुम on an average?
Sir, मतलब मैं mocks write-ups नहीं कर रहा था, वही मेरी problem थी.
अच्छा.
मतलब I was preparing for JEE also, so
ठीक है.
time
तो
management.
तुम mocks देख रहे थे but लिख नहीं रहे थे, मतलब you weren't submitting the mocks. Okay. Chalo. So this is one thing that everyone should adhere to. So write mocks. It is definitely going to help you. Awesome, Hardik. Yes.
I think what about problem 1? Problem 1 में आपने partially भी नहीं किया था, time नहीं मिला था.
Problem 1 में 6
Problem
मिला.
1, yes, the first part I had attempted. Like मैंने second part read किया था. I gave it like 10 minutes in initially. Like वही तो problem first था जो I attempted. फिर like I couldn't get the second part, so I left it for the last, and like last में नहीं हुआ.
Awesome. Okay. Any set of books that you would want to recommend to the students who are aiming for the next year?
Okay. Like EGMO is like the standard. Like I was really weak in geometry until 9th, but like वही मतलब geometry का fear हटाया और like it made me the strongest topic.
Okay, now geometry just stronger top.
Yes.
Amazing. Super, super. So, wishing you all the best, Hardik, for the upcoming exam. And
Thank
of
you,
course,
sir.
अभी 11th में हो तो JEE का इतना pressure तो नहीं है, but again, but INMO के लिए I would recommend keep full flow से दो, because you got amazing marks, and if you're able to crack INMO in 11th, it lifts off a lot of pressure.
Definitely, sir.
So, all the best, Bacha.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Moving on to Riddhiman Seal, who is in 11th. Riddhiman has scored 70 marks. Riddhiman,
Hi, sir.
yes, where are you? Yes. So Riddhiman has been in our these kind of sessions for the last 3 years now. Is one of our very old students. So Riddhiman, how did your journey start? So 70 score. He scored three perfect scores: problem 1, problem 3, and problem 6. Problem 6 बहुत कम बच्चों ने पूरा attempt किया है. So Riddhiman, कैसा feel हो रहा है पहले तो?
Yeah, it feels nice. Yeah, I mean, right now I just have to just keep it up, like be consistent and reproducing
Yes.
more.
Yes. So Riddhiman, Ajay sir, of course, you've been mentoring Riddhiman for the last 2 years. It's been a part of level 8, level 9. So आप बताओ इसकी journey के बारे में, and how has he been in the classes?
Somehow sir, last year इसका INMO हो जाना चाहिए था, but somehow marginally कुछ miss कर गया last year, but we are very hopeful कि इस बार Riddhiman definitely INMO clear कर लेगा. Right, Riddhi?
Yes, sir.
Riddhiman, कैसा रहा इस बार level 8 का experience कैसा रहा?
Oh yeah, level 8 has been great. Like the classes, I think people have already like spoken even in the last session we had. Like the tests are like very good. I feel like you should, especially writing up tests. Like there are always in every paper there are problems which are not that difficult to solve, but they are much harder to write up. They really test your ability to write up rigorously and formally. I feel like those kind of problems you shouldn't miss. I feel maybe I think in this year RMO was like P5, the one where the 60-degree thing was given. Like we have to prove the angle is 60. A lot of people, including me, I just forgot to write acute angle, and then like I just lost marks for that. I feel like we should not make mistakes like this. And I feel even in INMO last year, 2025, I think P1 was a problem where like a lot of people didn't do the induction formally, including me. I didn't do the induction. I just wrote dot, and I lost marks there as well. I feel like you should really not miss out on these problems.
So writing tests, writing write-ups is something which is very important, and
yes,
as Riddhiman and a lot of students are mentioning the same thing. So again, almost kahani sabki same hi hai, that make your fundamentals strong, and writing is very, very, very important, and getting it corrected is very important. Super. Yes. Anything else that you want to add, Riddhiman?
Another thing I would say is, okay, so this is like for a exam point of view. Okay, in contest, okay, this is for like, this is applicable a lot for INMO. That is where I kind of failed last year, but also for RMO. The thing is that when the paper is hard, you just run out of ideas. You don't know what to do. So like I feel like even when you're doing problems at home, when you're doing hard problems, even if you don't solve them, at least write down the ideas, write down what works, and more importantly, even after looking at the solution, you should see why your idea doesn't work. Like even like if somebody else has solved the problem, just ask them, pester them, ask them why your idea doesn't work, or maybe just go on AOPS. Or if it's geometry, just look at maybe you're not using a certain condition properly, maybe you're not using all the statements in the problem, something like that. I feel like that those are the sort of those are the things which give you a feel of the problem.
Yes.
Like instead of just blindly solving the problem, you analyze. Once you solve a lot of problems, you understand okay, if you have an ortho center, how we use it. If you have an ortho center, what the things we have done till now,
Yes.
does it really use the fact
What
that
are the 4 or 5 things which lead to these kind of things, which lead to ortho center and their properties?
Yes, exactly.
So again, and that is something that you get not by solving 1 or 2 problems. You need to solve 4, 5, 6 good problems, and more importantly, analyze them.
Yes,
It is very important
you
to
need
spend time
experience.
after the problem gets solved.
Exactly. and just spend time with the configuration. In something like NT, and it's like something similar. Like you look at the problem statement, you look at what, like if there is some freedom, if the problem is very rigid, how do you exploit that? Or if there's lots of freedom, you can just maybe put in random variables for some construction. How do you exploit that? Things like that. It's just like you need to spend time for those. And as for new theory, I feel like before exam, like, okay, I feel 1 month is like the last sort of time where you could learn new theory, because I like when just before this RMO, so RMO was 16th, like, so from mid October, like I've seen a lot of people wondering if I should learn homotherapy or inversion or something like that. And for RMO, that's absolutely not necessary. Like, but even if you do decide to learn, I feel like just spending a week learning homotherapy is like not a good idea. I feel like you should balance it, because it shouldn't happen in paper that the problem is angle chasing, but because you have done so much inversion, the only thing you think is inversion. That
Yes.
That is very bad.
So basics को सही रखना, and fancy theorems, they don't help you a lot, but again, they give you a lot of ideas about the surroundings, but used to basic चीजें ही होती हैं यार हर जगह.
Yes, I've never seen like an INMO PYQ which uses lots of complex.
Yes,
Okay,
true,
some
true.
exceptions, graph theory, but
True. Sure. Thank you, Riddhiman, for sharing the thoughts, and I'm sure you're going to do really good. So we'll move quickly to the students who have a class. So Karthik, quickly, if you can share your marks and one thing that helped you immensely in RMO before you leaving.
Yes,
so Karthik
sir.
is in 11th and he scored 53. He scored 3 perfect scores. Problem 135. So Karthik, how has been? Anything that you want to share for your RMO preparation.
Yes, sir. So I started math Olympiad preparation in the later half of class 9, and that time I joined VOS level 7 batch and mainly started to strengthen my basics for IOQM, because in 8th I gave IOQM but could not clear, and in 9th also I missed by certain marks. So in 10th I prepared a bit more and solved more mocks, and thankfully I cleared IUQM and RMO as well. But for INMO, I messed up a little bit in the exam. Like I felt a lot of pressure going into the exam, and I think I put a lot of stress on my brain, and I could not think properly in the exam also. So that is something which I regret now. But I'm again going to prepare for INMO, and maybe hopefully I'll clear it this time.
Yes. So awesome. I remember, Karthika, you were, you used to throw a lot of amazing ideas in level 7. So, when in touch on Telegram. So couple of questions. One is that a squash racket or a badminton racket?
What, sir?
The racket, badminton hai, squash hai?
No, it's actually a poster. One is of Messi and one is
नहीं,
of
वो racket है ना पीछे, Yonex का.
Yes, that is a racket.
कौन सा? Badminton.
Badminton racket, yes.
अच्छा, और मेसी और तेंदुलकर?
No, विराट कोहली.
फोटो तो भाई तेंदुलकर की लगी हुई है. नहीं,
कोहली
है क्या?
हाँ, कोहली है.
अच्छा, ओह, awesome, super. I asked because I love to play squash, तो मुझे लगा वो squash का racket है पीछे.
Yes.
Okay. So Karthik, wishing you all the best. It's been मतलब मैं ये बोलना चाह रहा हूँ कि कार्तिक के बारे में एक ही चीज बोलूंगा, because he was a part of October batch last to last year.
Yes.
ना, तो I remember the kind of ideas जो कार्तिक throw करता था class के अंदर were amazing, and we used to have amazing discussions on those ideas in level 7. And it's been wonderful to see you grow, and wishing you all the best, Karthik, for the
Thank you, sir. I'm very grateful to you for my preparation, and I have mainly followed viewers throughout my journey.
Awesome. Chalo, all the best, Karthik.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All the best for your class also. Yes. So is there anyone who wants to leave early so that we can थोड़ा सा जल्दी कर लेते हैं? Okay. Shaurya, yes. Yes.
Good evening.
Shaurya, how are you? India fan, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Shaurya. Shaurya is in grade 10th. He scored 50. Shaurya, amazing to see. And Shaurya was a part of some of our batches. He was also a part of NMTC Stage 2 batch, IOQM camp, RMO camp. Amazing. Shaurya, कैसा journey रहा है? Shaurya, we're not able to hear you.
Sir, now I'm audible.
Is it me or इसका आवाज कम आ रहा है?
आवाज कम है but audible है.
Shaurya, your voice is not audible.
Now I'm audible.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, now.
So actually, I had started preparing for maths Olympiads pretty early, like in fifth, sixth standard only, but I was not able to clear in ninth standard IOQM because I made some silly mistakes. I made a silly mistake in one 5 marker. I got 22 marks and the cutoff was 25. And then this year I still made some silly mistakes, but still managed to qualify for RMO. I got 42 marks in IOQM this year, and then I just gave many mocks I'm in LN, so I gave mocks from LN and both VOS, like 10 to 12 mocks of VOS and 3 to 4 of LN. So the mocks helped a lot to gain confidence for RMO.
कैसा कितने मार्क्स आते थे मॉक्स के अंदर तुम्हें शौर्य on an average?
On average, I got around 25, and then later on in 30s. But I think so in last mock I got very less, like in single digits or 10, 11.
Okay. तो बट उसमें फिर मतलब seeing your score 50 मॉक्स में एवरेज अगर 20 30 था 50 तो it would have been a very awesome surprise.
So actually, I thought that the mocks were too hard. So in the paper, I felt that the paper was a little bit easier, like last year's paper.
Yes.
So I thought that mid-game it gave me some more confidence that it is an easier paper, so I can score more.
Super. Amazing, Shaurya. And wishing you all the best for INMO 2025. पूरा confidence के साथ देना है and keep on attempting the mocks. It is very important, as others have highlighted.
Thank you, sir.
You were also part of this NMTC Stage 2. वो कैसा रहा?
So actually it was fine. I actually focused more on the harder problems, so missed on one or two easier ones.
अच्छा.
But it was a good experience for RMO.
Great.
Thank you,
all
sir.
the best, Shaurya. All the best. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right. So moving on to okay, we have two classmates, Ayan and Prabhav. So इन दोनों को इकट्ठे unmute करते हैं because ये थोड़ी मस्ती भी कर रहे थे, एक दूसरे से chat कर रहे थे. तो Ayan and Prabhav था. तो ये बताओ, ऐसा Prabhav has been a part of our programs for long, and Ayan has joined us for RMO and these camps. So we'll start with Prabhav. Prabhav, कैसा जर्नी रहा? So Prabhav is in grade 10th. He scored 54. He's from DPS Faizabad. And Ayan Kalra has scored 71.
Yes.
71. He's in grade 10th, and both of them are classmates from DPS Faizabad. So Prabhav, कैसा जर्नी रहा? पहले तो तुम शुरू करो.
So it was a very great journey, like an amazing journey. And I think I started my maths journey in 8th, and I actually had an interest in Olympiad in like mid 9th. It was only when like I discovered your VOS channel, and I was like, wow, this is treasure, like so many free problems that I enjoy to solve. But the one thing was like it was like July already, so I didn't have any time to practice mocks or anything, and like I barely attended any of the IOQM Achievers classes because I joined so late. So I actually scored 23, while many of my classmates, including Ayan, were giving RMO. So while I felt very sad, I was like, okay, abhi next year hai. So I mean, I just prepared very hard and like tried everything. One thing I did was like do many more mocks. And yeah, so because of that, I got 55 or 58 in IOQM, and I think 54 in RMO, and I was able to solve P2, P4, and P6 fully.
Awesome. So this year, 54 in RMO, and they solved P2, P4, and P6 fully. Amazing. And talking about Ayan's journey, Ayan is 71. 71 being in class 10th, P1, P2, P3, P4 completely. He was a part of RMO camp. Ayan, कैसा journey रहा overall?
Sir, it was really nice, I would say. बहुत अच्छा रहा था. I started my journey in 8th. I gave IOQM first time. मैंने पहली बार 8th में दिया था और मेरे marks थोड़े से embarrassing थे, 4 आए थे. I felt a lot motivated because demotivated because a lot of my classmates had actually scored like 12 marks and like that. So
प्रभाव के कितने आए थे उस टाइम पे?
Sir, I'm not sure, but
Sir,
प्रभाव
6
से
आए
मार्क्स
थे.
कंपेयर किए थे क्या तुमने? 4 जब तेरे 4 आए थे?
सर तब तो मैं जानता ही नहीं था उसे.
अच्छा,
मैं
जानते नहीं थे.
9th से
Okay,
जानता था.
okay.
एंड मैंने 8th में उतनी तैयारी नहीं करी IOQM की, बट 9th से I became very serious towards it, and I gave a lot of mocks, and even I think a large part of my journey has actually been practicing on maths on calls with Prabhav actually. I think just having a partner to like discuss about maths and share is very helpful.
Very
So,
important.
we helped each other a lot to move on, and I scored 40 in IOQM in 9th, and in RMO I fell a bit short. I scored 34 marks in RMO last year, and मेरे को पहले तो लग रहा था कि कट ऑफ क्लियर हो जाएगी 34 पे, क्योंकि पास्ट कट ऑफ्स 2023 की जज करते हुए भी लगता है कि 34 से ज्यादा तो नहीं होगी, बट मैं रिजल्ट से सरप्राइज हो गया बहुत ज्यादा. सो फिर then I came in 10th, and in IOQM, I did not give enough mocks, I think. So I scored well, but I don't think I scored that good. I scored 45 marks in IOQM. And in RMO, I prepared a lot. I gave a lot of mocks, especially VOS mocks, because sir, VOS के mocks थोड़े tougher side पे रहे थे, and वो बहुत ज़्यादा beneficial था क्योंकि actual paper उससे आसान ही आया था. I attempted P1, 2, 3, 4 fully. एंड मेरे को पहले लग रहा था कि कट ऑफ 4-5 क्वेश्चंस जाएगी लास्ट ईयर का देख के. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई अटेम्प्टेड इट टू द मैक्सिमम.
Amazing, amazing. So I would like to bring in Chetan sir, because Chetan sir, both of them mentioned the importance of helping each other out. And वो आपसे ज़्यादा कौन जानता है, because the way you've been handling level 8 and जिस तरीके से students in level 8 and level 9 help each other out. So I mean, what is your feedback about I know कितना बड़ा योगदान देता है?
Sir,
बेसिकली अयान और प्रभु बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं. मैथ्स की जर्नी, जो मैथ्स ओलंपियाड का जर्नी, वो किसी एग्जाम को क्लियर करना नहीं है एक्चुअली में. तो जो हम यहाँ पर लेवल 8 में भी स्ट्रेस देते हैं, बेसिकली बच्चा आपस में एक उनका एक काफी हेल्दी ग्रुप बन जाता है, जिससे वो आपस में बहुत ज्यादा कुछ एक दूसरे से सीख पाते हैं, राइट. एंड देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स. तो मैं तो इनफेक्ट ये भी कहता हूँ कि हमारे इस बैच में ना, देयर इज नॉट अ सिंगल टीचर, अराउंड 40-50 टीचर्स रहते हैं जो एक दूसरे की हेल्प करने को तैयार.
True.
So this is not a batch of single teachers. Actually, there are 40 to 50 teachers, and इसी वजह से मतलब they are learning a lot.
Super, super. So anything else, Ayan, Prabhav, you want to add?
Sir, I guess I can discuss specifically if I discuss about maths preparation. I think the key is just कि आपको practice बहुत ज़्यादा करना चाहिए. अगर मैं RMO के पेपर के टाइम पे बताऊं तो P4 सॉल्व करते हुए I already knew कि अगर A upon B co-prime होता है तो A square by B square upon AB भी co-prime होता है. और मेरे को ये भी पहले से ही पता था एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ सॉल्विंग से कि अगर दो फ्रैक्शंस जो लोएस्ट टर्म में ऐड करते हैं तो उनके डिनोमिनेटर सेम होते हैं. तो ये सब ऑलरेडी फिगर्ड आउट था in like the first 2 minutes.
मतलब जैसे देखा तो पेन चलता रहा, मतलब you were never short of ideas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I would like to say as well that of course mocks are like very important, and another thing that helped me was like forming connections in problem. Like, oh, I remember like a similar question. So I think P2, that A square B plus B square C problem, like it was very similar to an INMO PYQ where we had to prove ABC is 1. Yeah, so that like really helped me, and I think I'd seen P6 somewhere like in 101 problems in Combi or something as well.
Oh, so P6 you were able to score full? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Amazing. Super, super, super. So it is very important to get a lot of exposure of different problems. and a lot of these students have done that. So wishing both of you, Ayan and Prabhav, all the best. And इनमो में फोड़ के आना, एक दूसरे से compete करो and दोनों ही clear करो. This is what we would hope for. Amazing.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So moving on, let me bring on stage Debarchan and also Sayantan. Right. So reason I'm bringing them both here is they share a common connection. That is Sherigan. So Debarchan, are you there?
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
And also Sayantan, if you can, yes. Let me bring Debarchan. Debarchan, I am not able to. Oh yes, yes. So both of these students, Sayantan and Debarchan, are in grade 11th, and Debarchan has scored. Debarchan, if you can share your marks.
Yes, sir. 69.
69, and Sayantan, you've scored
62.
62. Amazing. So both of, the reason both of them are on the same stage together is they share a common connection, that is Sherigan. And Sayantan, I think you cleared the correspondence round last year?
No, last year I didn't even give Sharigan.
Last year it was.
Last to last year, yes, I cleared correspondence.
Yes. And Debarchan was
yes, sir.
Yes, he cleared final round also last year. Right. So Debarchan, Sayantan, how has been your journey, and what is the most important aspect in RMO preparation? Starting with Debarchan.
Sir, the most important aspect I felt was trying harder problems. Even if you do not get the solution, like IMOSL N1 search once. Excuse me. So actually, I was trying those problems and many other contest problems. Even though I could not do fully solve them, I took hints and took time to solve them. But the exposure I got, and like that build up the confidence on its own, like what is like RMO is very low level compared to those things, so it automatically gave me the confidence that I should be able to do those. So that's how like I structured my way.
So Debarchan has scored 3 perfect scores and 116 in problem 1.
Yes,
and,
sir. Problem 1.
Problem 3, 4, 5 is done fully, scoring 69. So Debarchan missed INMO by I think couple of marks last year.
6.
Yeah, 6 marks, and of course he was a part of level 10 this year and other levels. So एक चीज जो सबसे ज़्यादा apart from hard problems, one book if you would want to share, one or couple of books, your handouts, anything, any material that has helped you.
Okay, so like a couple of names have already been mentioned over and over again, like Modern Olympiad Number Theory, GMO. Apart from that, I like for specific techniques, I really liked handouts from Mark BCC, and I guess there is one Murica handout of geometry by I'm forgetting the name, but I34 something. So those are all available on EOPS, and like EOPS users also give many handouts which they create on their own and post for the benefit of the community. So we can just search on the EOPS forum like geometry handout or something, or specific topics which we want to learn. So usually we do get 1 or 2 handouts which are well written and are like also popular in those topic areas. And those have really helped me a lot. Like to list them would be a big task because they are like very uncategorized, but they have helped me.
Amazing. Okay, moving on to Sayantan. Sayantan, if you could share your journey. I remember you being a part of level 7 or IOQM Prime batch, I think, last year.
Yeah, I was in IOQM Prime batch in 9.
And मुझे याद है कि तुझे चीजें बहुत आसान लग रही थी, so we shifted you to I think RMO or level 8, something like that.
Yeah, in more batch.
Yes. So कैसा रहा overall journey, because you've been active on Telegram also, helping other students also. So Sayantan has scored a 17 and a lot of partials. So anything that you would want to share, or in what ways your mathematics journey has shaped you?
So I think my Math Olympiad journey has like made me more logical and has been made me capable of analyzing many things. It also helps in like any problem solving type subject. So I guess in that way it has helped me.
And any set of books, handouts you would want to recommend, which has helped you a lot?
Like books, I have used MONT, the Modern Olympiad Number Theory, and EGMO. Those two I've read, and mainly you have to solve the AOPS contests.
Awesome. Amazing. So thank you, Sayantan, for sharing the views, and Debarchan as well. So Debarchan, you are a part of FMM and a lot of other batches. So, I mean, how did your journey, first of all, start? कैसे start हुआ? किस तरीके से?
Journey started abruptly because I first gave IOQM in 8, and I like registered, like it was the last week of registration, and I did not even prepare well for it. So I got bad marks, but then after that, like I could not do the problems, and that is what motivated me, that why can't I do these problems but others can. So that was a main reason for my motivation. And then from class 9 I did the usual practice, and like my journey was very stepwise. Like in class 8 I could not clear IOQM, in class 9 I could not clear RMO, and class 10 I could not clear INMO. And let's see what happens.
So yes, so we are on the cusp of creating history. Yes, Chetan sir, आप बोल रहे थे कुछ?
नहीं कह रहा था, तो मूविंग बाय दिस जर्नी तो आप क्लास 12 में इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करोगे?
I'll try, sir, but it's very far-fetched.
Yes. So wishing you all the best, Debarchan, and I'm sure I mean, we're going to see you again in more celebratory session this year.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So moving on to Shaurya Singh. Shaurya Singh is also in grade 10th, and he scored 70 marks. He's from KV. Shaurya, if you can uncam yourself.
Yes, sir.
Shaurya, कैसा journey रहा तुम्हारा?
Sir, I started in 8th end, and in class 9th I was like doing only IOQM camp and RMO camp, and I qualified RMO, gave INMO, but got a reality check in INMO, like sort of I got very less in INMO, and I used EGMO. It's like a really nice resource for RMO, and AOPs is, I think, a really nice resource. Like use it. Like it's really nice.
Awesome. So Shaurya, तुम्हारा KV से है, 70 score, and you're also part of RM batch.
Yes, sir.
And you've done well in Sharigan also this year, right?
Yes.
Last year. Amazing.
So this year.
Yeah, this year. I mean, the one which is. So kaisa, how did these contests, clearing Sharigan, help you in exams like IOQM RMO this year?
So like it gave a lot of confidence, and like the confidence, like I think like when you give a contest and you solve a problem like very early, then you get a lot of confidence, and like you perform well in the upcoming problems. So this happened with me. Like I one problem from this year paper was like directly from last year's RMO camp, like very similar. So like I sort of required it and did it, and that gave me a lot of confidence, and that helped me to score.
Okay. Talking about the problems that you've seen before, तो वो देख के तो मजा आता होगा ना कि यार इस तरह का problem तो देखा हुआ है. For example, I'll bring Debarchan because I remember just then RMO हुआ था, so he was the one who first broke out that problem. कौन सा problem? I think problem 4 was something which had done.
Problem 4.
Yeah, problem 4 was the one which had done. And had you seen that problem before? I mean, that video before, Debarchan?
No, sir. Actually, I got to know through one of my friends who sent it on Discord.
Oh, yeah. So you sent me, and then I recall, yes, so ये तो मैंने 2 साल पहले करवाया हुआ है. But talking about having seen these kind of problems, because अभी यहाँ पे बहुत सारे बच्चे mentioned the same thing, that having a lot of exposure of different similar kind of problems, it helps immensely. So how how does it improve the confidence? Because मुझे लगता है कि अगर एक आधा problem भी तुमने पहले से देखा हुआ है, not the same problem, but even the idea is the same, you get a lot of confidence कि हाँ यार कम से कम start तो हुआ, you know, and starting is very important in these kind of examination because when you have only 6 problems.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So yes, thank you, Shaurya, for sharing the views, and thank you, Debarchan. Moving on to Garvit. Garvit, are you there?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, Garvit, how are you? So Garvit has scored, I mean, जिसके जो मार्क्स हैं वो मेरे को एपी में दिखाई दे रहे हैं. So Garvit 65 in IOQM, 67 in RMO, 69 in INMO.
Yes, sir. I will try, sir.
Yes. So Garvit, Garvit कैसा रहा ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस इस साल का? बिकॉज इस बार तो फटाफट मचा रहे हो तुम.
Sir, it was great, sir. Like I enjoyed a lot.
तो कुछ बताओ अपनी जर्नी के बारे में.
Yes, sir. I started my Olympiad journey in 10th. At present, I am in 11th, sir. Sir, I
अच्छा, तो एक साल में
started.
मतलब you, okay, yes, yeah, continue.
Yes, sir. Like I started because of I used to enjoy maths a lot, and I came through a video of VOS, like why we should prepare for IOQM, RMO, and so on. Sir, that was the motivation why I should prepare, and I started, sir, and it was great, sir. Last year,
तो उसमें
sir,
कौन सा
I
पॉइंट सबसे
scored,
अच्छा लगा तुम्हें उस वीडियो में, if you remember any?
sir, like I can learn maths, like like except school. सर स्कूल से हटके मैथ्स सीख सकते हैं सर, यूनिक चीजें. सर last year I scored 43 in IOQM, 50 in RMO, and missed the cutoff by 9 marks in INMO. Sir, this year 65 in IOQM and 67 in RMO.
Awesome, very good. And to talk about your scores, so you have 2 perfect scores, problem 2 and problem 3. And दो में you have 10 plus scores, problem 1 and problem 5. And तो मतलब एक में भी 0 नहीं लिया, हर प्रॉब्लम के अंदर कुछ ना कुछ मिला है तुम्हें. So what is, I mean, what is your formula of, you know, जैसे there are very few students जिन्होंने हर प्रॉब्लम में कुछ ना कुछ स्कोर किया है, and you are one of them. So what is your idea of, you know, taking out as much scores as possible? तो क्या उसके लिए कुछ अलग से कुछ किया है तुमने, या it is important for you to attempt every problem?
Sir, I just tried to give limited time to each problem.
अच्छा, पहले से फिक्स होता है कि इसको इतना ही टाइम देना है.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Super. And also, कैसा रहा overall camp experience? IOQM camp 24 में भी थे, 25 में भी थे. So how did you give the test also?
Yes, sir. I like attempted that questions but haven't submitted.
अच्छा,
Sir,
subjective
because
वाला.
of yes, sir. Because I am preparing for a JEE. Sir.
Okay. Okay.
And
But attempt किया था तुमने?
yes, sir.
देखे थे. Awesome. Awesome. So wishing you all the best, Garvit, for INMO, and hopefully ये arithmetic progression चालू रहे. And we're able to create history. So yes, so जो भी shortcomings थी पिछली बार, I'm sure you're going to सब ठीक हो जाएगा इस बार.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So Shaunak Agarwal. Shaunak, how are you, bhai?
Sir.
Welcome again.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So Shaunak is in grade 10 and he scored 64 marks. Perfect scores in problem 2, problem 3, problem 5, and 13 in problem 1. Shaunak, कैसा फील हो रहा है भाई? पहले तो बताओ. तुम IOQM वाले सेशन में भी थे, वहां पे तुमने बोला था कि मैं मचाऊंगा इसके अंदर, RMO के अंदर मचा दिया तुमने. How does it feel?
Sir, RMO paper was like a very difficult roller coaster kind of experience for me, because for the first 1.5 hour, or I might say 1 hour 45 minutes, I really couldn't solve any of the question. Not even a single problem I could have solved. And
After
after
1 hour 45 minutes, you were not able to solve even a single problem.
yes, I mean I was reaching some ideas. Like first question I had solved first part, second part
But
was
पूरा कोई
something.
नहीं हुआ था.
Not a single question complete was done. So I was feeling very demotivated at that point. But then I remembered Chetan sir's words and your words that maybe it will happen, that you can't solve one question, but you don't have to give up. So I didn't give up. Eventually, I solved, like by the 2 hour mark, I had solved the second question. It was very easy. I solved it, and like uh, second question was very easy. Then, and even then, like I couldn't solve most questions. So third question I solved using some weird method. I don't even remember right now. And fifth question again.
जो ज्योमेट्री था उसका तो एक ही मेथड था.
Yes, but I solved it using a weird method. I don't remember right now.
Okay.
I changed the angles, but like I don't remember.
Okay.
And fifth question also I did by in center, x center lemma. So like I was not expecting much. I remember I wrote a message to Chetan sir like crying because I was not getting good marks. And Chetan sir said, "No problem. I think you will clear cutoff." And some conversation was there, but like, and for the past 1 month after RMO and between its results, I was feeling very depressed because I had to study for boards also, and every day was like a burden, increasing burden on me that I have to study for boards. And but when the result was there, then I felt very motivated, and now I'm studying in INMO.
Amazing, amazing. मैंने तेरे दोस्त को भी बोला था भाई इनमो की तैयारी शुरू कर दे. वो बोलता नहीं मुझे बोर्ड्स करना है.
Arnav Singh, yes. So he's also got good marks, I think, 47.
Yes, he's got 47. So Chetan sir, I mean, how was his performance in level 8? कैसा overall experience रहा शौनक के साथ?
I was not in level 8.
ये अभी वाले level 8 में है.
अच्छा अभी वाले level 8 में, हाँ अभी वाले level 8 में, and he was a part of FMM, full math mastery.
Yes.
Okay.
मैं एक चीज पूछना चाहूंगा भाई, अभी तो इनमो लिखना है, हमें इनमो क्लियर करना है, तो अभी वाले लेवल 8 में इतने ज्यादा सेशंस क्यों लगा रहा है?
अभी नहीं लगा रहा सर, अभी नहीं लगा रहा. अब कहाँ लगा रहा हूँ सेशन?
आरएमओ से पहले लगा रहा था.
हाँ, आरएमओ से पहले मुझे लगा कि आरएमओ तो हो नहीं रहा. मैंने आपको मैसेज भी लिखा था ना, तो फिर मुझे लगा आरएमओ तो हो नहीं रहा, और फिर से अच्छा लेवल 8 कर लेता हूँ.
सही है.
चलो शौनक, ऑल द बेस्ट भाई. एंड यू नो, मतलब एक ही चीज मैं बोलूंगा कि अपने आप को कभी भी अंडर एस्टिमेट नहीं करना है, ठीक है? तो मतलब आई डोंट नो कि तुम्हें ऐसा क्यों लग रहा था कि मतलब डिस्पाइट बीइंग 3 परफेक्ट स्कोर्स कि दैट हमारे मार्क्स नहीं आएंगे, बट यू डन रियली वेल. एंड इस कॉन्फिडेंस को जारी रखो, अपने ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंस लेकर आओ, एंड आई एम श्योर यू आर गोइंग टू डू रियली वेल इन आल्सो.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
ऑल द बेस्ट.
अच्छा शौनक, अभी तेरे हाथ शेक करना रुक गए ना भाई?
हाँ सर, जब मैंने आरएमओ का स्कोर देखा था, बिलीव नहीं कर सकते. Like my father was there, my mother was there. They were not, and first of all, they did not know about RMO, and like, so they asked me 64 out of 102. That's a little less. And then I explained it to them that it's not anything.
But awesome. Very good, Shaunak, and wishing you all the best. Okay. Okay, so moving on to Ankit Srinivasan. Ankit, how are you?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Yes. So Ankit, कितने marks हैं?
Sir, 55.
Awesome. And Ankit is in grade 10th.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Ankit, कैसा feel हो रहा है first of all?
Just great, sir. I mean, I was not expecting 55 in the first place. I mean, it was harder than last year. Just the preparation and yeah.
Okay. Ankit is a part of level 8 and level 9 batches also, hence scored perfect scores in 2 of the problems and partials in others.
Yes.
Okay. So Ankit, yes, one thing that has helped you.
Sir, nothing much. I mean, your VOS lectures, books.
अच्छा, मुझे लगा nothing much. Yeah. Yeah.
Then I think you were expecting 45. Then in which question like you actually got more marks?
P6.
P6 got 10 marks.
P6, that extra 10 marks was from P6.
अच्छा, इसने पहले बोला था कि 45 आएंगे?
Official solution he was expecting 45.
अच्छा, okay, awesome. तो अभी कैसी तैयारी चल रही है भाई अंकित?
Sir, nothing much. INMO prep not started.
Nothing much इसका favorite phrase लगता है मुझे.
INMO camp
Not
is
started
already
at all.
started, yeah.
Yes, sir. I will start now. Yeah, I will be starting now. INMO
कल
preparation.
ओम का फर्स्ट सेशन है, ठीक है? कल ओम का सेशन है, तो प्लीज अटेंड करना उसको.
Yes, sir.
Sure. And Ankit से हम मिलते रहते हैं जब भी हम बैंगलोर जाते हैं. We always, we are honored to meet him, and he's a wonderful kid. And Ankit, wishing you all the best for the coming months and also the coming years. I'm sure you're going to do really great.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right.
All the best, Ankit.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so yes, Arian Srivastav is in grade 11th.
Yes, sir.
And
Can
he
you hear
scored. Yes,
Yes,
yes. He scored 54 marks. Arian was a part of our IOQM Achievers batch. And Arian, कैसा feel हो रहा है?
सर फील तो बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है.
Arian, कहाँ से हो तुम?
Sir, currently I'm in Rajasthan, but I originate from Bihar.
Okay. तो कैसा journey रहा? Overall, one thing that has helped you?
So journey was a bit bumpy for me. From 8th class to 10th, I wasn't even able to qualify IOQM once.
8th class. अच्छा, 8th में, 9th में, and 10th में भी you were not able to clear even IOQM.
No, sir.
And 11th में फिर छक्का मार दिया सीधा. You scored 44 in IOQM 2025 and 54 in RMO.
Yes, sir.
Amazing. क्या?
Then in 11th he joined VOS.
Yes, Arian, मतलब so again, one thing again which I want because ये चीज बहुत ज़्यादा बच्चे relate करेंगे तुमसे, that 8th में, 9th में, 10th में, 3 years you, were not able to get through, but still did not give up. So what kept you motivating?
So what kept me motivating was that the fact that I had nothing to lose in preparing. I had only to gain. Only, like, if I kept on preparing, I would have advantage in like JEE also. Right now I'm preparing for JEE. I don't have to prepare much for maths for JEE because already I have cleared so much in maths from Olympiad that now I don't need to prepare for maths in JEE. So I can only like focus on physics and chemistry, which gives me more time than what my other companions, batchmates have. Also, sir, for me, like, the problem solving was fun from the start. From even 3rd class, I was problem solving different things. Anything that involves any kind of problem or maths or something like that, I used to love doing it. And
so जैसे क्या मतलब are you talking about Legos or books? Martin Gardner's.
Anything
What
like,
kind?
For example, in 3rd class, I was fond of the game tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
I completely analyzed the game. Now I cannot lose in that game.
Awesome. So there are a lot of versions of tic-tac-toe.
Yes, there are many possibilities.
Yes.
Many ways a game can end.
Amazing. Very good, Arian. And it is amazing to see your journey, to see you grow. And wishing you all the best for INMO 2026. I'm sure you're going to do really great there also.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Rithav Das. Rithav Das is someone who's very special. He's in grade 9th. Grade 9th, scoring 50 marks. Rithav, कैसे हो?
अच्छा,
कैसा फील हो रहा है? 9th क्लास के अंदर इतना मार्क्स लेकर कौन लेकर आता है भाई?
पहली बात तो मैंने एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं किया था इतना आएगा.
कितना एक्सपेक्ट किया था?
मैंने एक्सपेक्ट किया था लाइक 30 से 40 के बीच में तो आ ही जाएगा.
अच्छा, क्यों ऐसा क्यों किया था? बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली तुमने प्रॉब्लम
जो आप लोगों ने जो सॉल्यूशंस दिया था, मैं सोचा था कि P6 में होगा ही नहीं, तो मैं P6 में 17 मार्क्स आ गए.
तो P6 तुमने कैसे किया फिर?
लाइक जो मैंने ऑफिशियल सॉल्यूशन आने के बाद मुझे पता चला कि मैंने करेक्ट किया है.
ओके. सो P1 P2 में भी तुम्हारा ऑलमोस्ट फुल है और P6 is full. So 50 marks. कैसा कैसा मतलब 9th क्लास के अंदर 8th में कैसा कैसा रहा था तुम्हारा?
8th में मेरा एक्चुअल फोकस NSS था, तो फिर भी मैंने सीक्रेटली क्या घर में बैठ के आपके YouTube के लेक्चर देख के किया था IOQM।
मतलब घर वालों को नहीं पता ऐसा?
नहीं, पता भी नहीं था।
अच्छा, घर वाले सोचते थे कि साइंस ओलंपियाड कर रहे हो?
हाँ, फिर मैंने IOQM किया था, IOQM क्वालिफाई भी हुआ था लास्ट ईयर, RMO नहीं हुआ था।
ओह ओके, अमेजिंग। तो अभी कैसा जोश है? हाउ इज द जोश?
हाँ, अभी तो इनमो के लिए एकदम प्रिपेयर कर रहा हूँ मैं।
गुड गुड गुड। सो ऋतव, बहुत कम बच्चे हैं जो 9th में 8th में इस आरएमओ में इतना अच्छा स्कोर करते हैं, एंड मतलब दिस इज सच अ वंडरफुल अचीवमेंट, एंड विशिंग यू ऑल द बेस्ट। तुम लेवल 8 का भी पार्ट थे, कैसा ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस था लेवल 8 का?
लेवल 8 में हाँ, अच्छा लगा, और उधर जो डिस्कशंस होती थी वो तो मतलब क्या बताओ, अच्छा लगता था।
सही है। तो पजल वगैरह सॉल्व करते थे जो चेतन सर देते थे?
हाँ।
गुड गुड गुड। चलो ऋषभ, ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर INMO 2026. I'm sure you can do really great.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So now moving on to Ria. Ria is probably one of our only girl student who scored 50 plus. So Ria, yes, over to you. कैसा overall experience रहा है, and how do you feel first of all? Because this is one paper wherein it's been boys dominated, right? So अगर हम चाहे IOQM के high scores की बात करें, चाहे RMO के high scores की बात करें, over the years, very few students who made it over the top. I remember हमारे भी जो INMO रहते हैं, तो out of 12, 13, on an average 2 or 3 students are able to go through. So तुम्हारा कैसा overall experience रहा, overall journey रही? Because you've scored 53 marks, perfect score in 2, and your IOQM marks were 35 this year. So I mean, tell us about your journey, Ria.
Yes, sir. Problem solving helps much in the journey. And after solving problems or by seeing the solution, analyze the problem, then what are ideas that we come to in this problem, and connect the problems that before these ideas are used in some problems. This was very amazing.
तो रिया, कितना मतलब कहाँ से मोटिवेशन कहाँ से मिला IOQM की जर्नी या नॉन रूटीन मैथमेटिक्स स्टार्ट करने का?
Yes, sir. I know this about my teachers and some friends, and then started problem solving and camp. I joined camp, YouTube sessions.
Okay. Any book specifically that helped you?
Yes, sir. For geometry, I used to solve a beautiful journey through Olympiad geometry and Pathfinder Senior.
Okay. Awesome. So anything, Chetan sir, if you want to.
I guess okay. All the best, Ria, for INMO. We wish कि आप INMO clear करें.
रिया, कहाँ से हो तुम?
I'm from Bihar.
साउथ नॉर्थ, कौन से रीजन से हो?
South Bihar.
तो साउथ बिहार से हो. साउथ बिहार से one of our students is also cleared. Do you know her?
Yes, sir.
Is she from the same school? From the same oh, awesome. Arya Mehman sir.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right. So I hope कि तुम आर्या मेहमान सर की जर्नी को कंटिन्यू करोगी एंड उसकी लेगेसी को आगे लेके जाओगी.
Yes.
And wishing you all the best, बच्चे.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. So moving on to Ayush Raj. 2 आयुष रह गए हैं, एक 9th क्लास में और 8th क्लास में है. So Ayush is in grade 9th and he scored 51 scores in IOQM. He scored in in RMO. In score in IOQM was 38. So Ayush, quickly, किस तरीके से overall journey रहा तुम्हारा? You've been very active in the camp also, in IOQM camp also, RMO camp also. Last year also you were in the camp. तो कैसा जर्नी रहा? कहाँ से हो तुम, ये बताओ पहले एक बार. तुम म्यूट में हो आयुष. Yes.
From South Bihar, sir.
साउथ बिहार, अच्छा
Yes, sir.
ऐसा इसी रिया के साथ ही हो क्या?
Yes, sir.
आर्य में मानसा वो सेम स्कूल सेम
Yes,
ऑर्गेनाइजेशन,
sir.
अमेजिंग।
Yes.
मैं मेरे को याद है कि मेरे को एक बार आर्य ने बताया था कि मतलब शी इज अ मोटिवेटिंग फैक्टर एंड शी इज द वन जिसके पीछे पीछे लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हैव स्टार्टेड यू नो दिस जर्नी, सो दिस इज अमेजिंग टू सी, मतलब वन स्टूडेंट मोटिवेटिंग ऑल द अदर्स। प्राति भी है वो आर्य तुम्हें, डज शी गाइड यू?
Yes, sir.
Superb, superb. Arya, I mean, you're not there in this session, but if you're listening to this podcast, kudos to all the efforts that you're doing. Because मैं हमेशा ये मानता हूँ कि एक गांव से एक भी बच्चा अगर आगे निकलता है तो वो सिर्फ अपने लिए नहीं, एक फैमिली का नहीं, पूरे गांव का उद्धार होता है। एंड दिस इज समथिंग दैट वी आर सीइंग। सो आयुष, इसके थोड़े से जर्नी के बारे में, मतलब तुम्हारी जर्नी के बारे में भी बताओ, एंड हाउ इज ओवरऑल इकोसिस्टम, बिकॉज मैं एक चीज जो नोटिस कर रहा हूँ पिछले 2 सालों से इज ओवरऑल एवरेज स्कोर ऑफ साउथ बिहार नॉर्थ बिहार को पीछे छोड़ रहा है ना? और पहले ऐसा नहीं होता था, पहले साउथ बिहार का कट ऑफ नीचे होता था, देन नॉर्थ बिहार। अभी हमारे भी बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट साउथ बिहार के, एंड मोस्ट लाइकली वो तुम्हारे स्कूल के ही होंगे, आर ऑन डिफरेंट लेवल ऑल टुगेदर। सो ये कैसे आया, व्हाट क्या चेंज हो रहा है ये? एंड रिया, अगर तुम भी इफ यू कैन, तुम भी अगर थोड़ा सा प्रकाश डाल सकते हो। यस, तो मैंने दोनों को, रिया को, आयुष को, दोनों को कर दिया, दोनों अनम्यूट कर जाओ। तो किस तरीके से ओवरऑल ये इकोसिस्टम बन रहा है, एंड किस तरीके से तैयारी हो रही है तुम्हारी भाई, एंड हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट फैक्टर आर्य में मानसा इज?
We are from an NGO, sir.
हाँ, आई नो दैट।
Regional Home School.
हाँ, मुझे पता है, हाँ जी।
I used to discuss many PYQs with her and share ideas.
सुपर। एंड वो पूरी हेल्प करती है आर्या?
Yes, sir.
सुपर, सुपर। और आयुष, ओवरऑल तुम्हारा जर्नी कैसा रहा है?
I started my Olympiad journey in class 8, and in class and in class 8 I given IOQM and I got 37 marks, and in RMO I got 17 marks, 19 marks, and not written INMO for 2 marks.
And what are the resources that you use?
And this year, in class 8, I also given Sargin Olympiad. I qualify first round and given second round, but not qualified.
Okay.
And
amazing.
My favorite.
So how is the ecosystem there? मतलब I want to Riya, अगर तुम, if you can uncam yourself. So again, this is something which is very important, and I mean, मेरे को मजा आ गया ये स्टोरी देखकर। You know, I know that you know, आर्य में मानसा जिस उसमें है, इकोसिस्टम है, and she's been telling a lot of amazing things कि कितने बच्चे motivated हैं, and how many students are actually preparing for RMO जो तुम्हारे आसपास हैं, कितने बच्चे प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं, and कितना क्लोज नेट ग्रुप है ये?
सर इस बार 28 बच्चे आरएमओ दिए थे।
28 बच्चे आरएमओ दिए थे, एंड मोस्टली आई एम वेरी श्योर, क्योंकि हमारे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं साउथ बिहार के जो 25 प्लस स्कोर कर रहे हैं, और तुम में से
25 प्लस स्कोर किए हैं।
कितने
16 बच्चे
25 प्लस स्कोर किए हैं from that same organization. Amazing. This is such an amazing thing, and kudos to the group, kudos to all the efforts that you are doing. You are helping each other out, and of course अगर मैं दोबारा से आर्या का शुक्रिया करना चाहूंगा, I would want to thank Arya and this organization who is helping students out. So इकट्ठे पढ़ते हो तुम मैथ्स, सब लोग मैथ्स ओलंपियाड एक दूसरे की हेल्प करते हो?
Yes sir.
Amazing, superb. And leader कौन है? Who is the leader? आर्या? Okay, वैसे आर्या कम बोलती कम है, she talks very less, but I'm sure तुम लोगों को हेल्प करती होगी. So all the best, Riya, Ayush, and everyone who is a part of this NGO. So keep on doing the good work. I'm sure ये जो scores बच्चे लेकर आ रहे हैं, this is not only changing, this is not all RMO score. मुझे ये पता है कि ये जो thoughts change हो रही है ना उस particular region से, that is going to go a long way to build that particular region over the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So wishing all the best to each and every one of you. All right. So now, last but not the least, sorry, Ayush, last तुझे पता ना क्यों है? Because you are the only student of Vedantu Olympiad School who is in grade 8 and scoring 50 plus marks. So Ayush, first of all, congratulations, big congratulations. It is such an awesome achievement, such an awesome thing, because तुम्हारे IOQM में 56 score था, RMO में 50 है. I am very sure you're going to do great because तुम्हारा journey मैंने बहुत closely देखा हुआ है, right from level 6, level 7, level 8, and last year I think when we were in Delhi, you were in level, you were in 7th grade.
Yes, sir.
तुम
7th
7th grade में थे, and I mean it was very surprising क्योंकि पहले मुझे नहीं पता था कि तुम 7th में हो. तुम level 7 में तो बहुत एक्टिव थे, but when I met you in Delhi and you mentioned 7th में, तो I was very surprised कि 7th class का बच्चा इस तरह के ideas कैसे कर रहा है. But it's been immense pleasure to see you grow. And of course level 7 में तुम उसके बाद level 8 में चले गए. तो चेतन सर, पहले तो before we move to Ayush, तो आप पहले आयुष के बारे में के बारे में बताओ.
Is actually the one of the top performer of level 8. काफी अच्छे काफी नए आइडिया शेयर करता था, क्योंकि मतलब उससे पहले भी देखो ना, आयुष के बाद सबसे अच्छा पॉइंट क्या था कि although he is in grade 8, he is very young, बट उसने प्रिपरेशन काफी पहले स्टार्ट कर दी. एंड ऐसा नहीं कि वो डायरेक्टली लेवल 8 में आया था, पहले लेवल 6 किया, फिर लेवल 7 किया, तो उसके बेसिक सारे अच्छे से कवर्ड थे और काफी कुछ चीजें वो रिलेट कर पाता था काफी क्विकली और काफी फ्रेश आइडियाज उसके आते थे. तो मतलब स्कोरिंग 50 in grade 8, Ayush, hats off to you. And all the very best for your INMO. We are very hopeful कि आप INMO clear करोगे. And आपके पास since you are in grade 8, तो टीम इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करने का भी काफी अच्छा चांस रहेगा. Maybe this year, maybe next year, maybe next year. But yes, you have a very healthy chance to represent India.
So holding on to this, so Ayush 8th class के अंदर इतना स्कोर करना, because ये ड्रीम होता है बच्चों का कि 8th क्लास में RMO क्लियर हो जाए. INMO तो अलग लेवल पे चला गया. I'm very sure you're going to do that also. But what is one thing, early start तो था ही तुम्हारा, मतलब you had an early start, so that was an advantage. But उस start के दौरान भी मतलब it is very difficult for a 6th grader, 7th grader student to adjust to this kind of mathematics. So what was one thing which helped you immensely? मतलब अगर एक दो चीजें अगर तुम्हें बतानी हो कि यार इसने सबसे ज्यादा हेल्प की मेरी, because बहुत सारे 8th class के बच्चे are going to be inspired by your performance.
Sir, like I started way back. I mean, 3rd or 4th maybe, and my basics were strong when I joined level 6, and I did all the routine stuff before joining VOS, and my basics were good, and level 6 and 7 were like they the सर मेरे फाउंडेशन को बहुत इन्होंने मजबूत किया, लाइक सॉलिड मजबूत किया, और नॉन रूटीन के उसमें, और सर लेवल 8 का तो सर एक्सपीरियंस बहुत बढ़िया रहा. सर मैं एक्सपेक्ट 60 कर रहा था, पर सबसे पहली बार तो 31 आए थे मेरे, मतलब कि दिखाया था, शो किया था.
बताया था कि you're expecting, and ऐसा होता नहीं है, मतलब जो तुम बोलते हो उतना ही, because we've been checking your RMO copies also, and मतलब it's been near to perfect. जो भी तुम solution डालते हो वो near to perfect है, but again वो checking होता है and it happens. I'm sure INMO के अंदर इस तरह का problem नहीं आएगा, because there's a common committee which is going to correct. Yes, change or anything that yes, हाँ बोलो.
And sir, other than that, mock tests are very helpful in that. I almost I attempted all the mock tests and evaluated myself. सर मेरा ज्योमेट्री वीक था सर. एक्चुअली हुआ क्या कि जो केवी वाला जो था P3, उसमें सर मेरा कुछ हो नहीं रहा था। तो सर मतलब कि मैंने उसका डायग्राम बनाने की कोशिश की, 2-3 बार में नहीं बना तो मैंने बस छोड़ दिया था कि अब उसमें कुछ होना जाना है नहीं। बट लास्ट में मेरे पास टाइम बचा था तो मैंने सोचा कि थोड़ी एंगल चीज़ें लिख देते हैं, कुछ पार्शियस मिल जाएँगे। उसमें करते-करते मुझे आई इन सेंटर मिल गया। तो सर वो मेरे 8 मार्क्स हो गए उसमें।
अमेजिंग, सुपर। राइट, सो ट्राई करते रहो, कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा मिलेगा ही, एंड दिस इज एन अमेजिंग जर्नी. सो आयुष, आई एम वेरी श्योर a lot of students are going to get inspired by your journey, and अभी ये जर्नी शुरुआत हुई है, it is just the start, right? So and I'm sure we're going to see you a lot in the coming years, and keep inspiring, keep going. This is the only hope and the only prayer.
एंड अबे सर आपको पता है आयुष है ना, आयुष इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट सिंसियर स्टूडेंट. इसकी अटेंडेंस अगर आप देखोगे ना लाइव बैच में ऑलमोस्ट 100% है, चाहे वो लेवल 6 था, चाहे वो लेवल 7 है, चाहे वो लेवल 8 है, इवन चाहे वो हमारे आयोकिम कैंप है या आरएमओ कैंप है, ऑलमोस्ट 100% अटेंडेंस है इसका.
एंड ये देखा भी है, मतलब इवन अभी जैसे बहुत सारे ऐसे बच्चे हैं जो आईओक्यूएम में भी टॉप स्कोरर्स थे, एंड वो मतलब दे वर द वंस टॉप स्कोरर्स में 60 प्लस और 50 प्लस, दे वर द वंस जिनका ऑलमोस्ट 100% रिकॉर्ड था. सो एक कमिटेड तरीके से अगर तुम कोई भी चीज अटेंड करते हो तो अटेम्प्ट करते हो, of course it helps you, and Ayush is the live example of that thing. Ayush, again wishing you all the best on INMO 2025, and not only Ayush, Raj and is also there. So wishing all of you very best, and everyone has been a part of this session and have left now. So I'm very sure this is going to inspire a lot of students जो इस session को देखने वाले हैं, and a lot of students are going to get motivated, inspired, and are able to relate their stories to all you people. So all the best. Thank you Chetan sir for spending the time. बहुत लंबा सेशन में सोचा था बहुत जल्दी खत्म करेंगे, but interesting stories थी, हम we could not stop. चलो, all the best everyone. One second. Okay. चलो हो गया भाई.